God's sake. Hi everybody, it's me again. I'm just quickly Hi everybody, it's me again. I'm just quickly going to film my weekly updates that I have missed so far, so just week 1 and 2. I will do them separately from now on. It's just that with me not filming straight away, I just wanted to let you know how my first couple of weeks had gone, and then from tomorrow I will film a separate video and just upload it as and when, you know, during the week. So I hope that's okay. Apologies for my hair. I've just realised that it's like, well, Matt did say that it needed a good brush. But it's gone a bit, I had it in a fishtail plait earlier. I did do a picture. Ding! Shall I try and do that and be all clever? Ding! I did have it in a fishtail plait earlier, but it's all, because I've bleached it and it's red hair, it's gone really, really dry, so I'm a bit annoyed at that really, but sorry if it's off-putting that it's really faded and frizzy a bit, but it needs dyeing, so I'll have to do it. But I've not got any hair dye at the moment, so it'll just have to wait for now. I'll just quickly pop through how my first week and then my second week went, and then I'll probably just generally chat at the end because I can't stop myself. But my first week was really, really good actually. I stuck to plan 100%. I'm really quite good at that when I'm on a diet, is that I do stick to a diet. I'm not really one of these people that's like, oh, but if I just have this cheesecake then I cannot have something the next week, and then purely because that's not because that's wrong, that's just because I know for me if I did that I wouldn't go on the diet the next day. I'm one of them people that if I had a burger and chips for dinner I'd think, well, I might as well have a pizza for tea, and I might as well have ice cream, and then I might as well have some chocolate biscuits. I just can't stop myself. So that's the reason why. Some people find it really easy to have a treat meal and to get back on the diet the next day, but I find it very, very difficult. So I have stuck to plan so far for the 3 weeks. I'm hoping that when I get to the 1 stone mark I will be able to have a treat meal. I would like to do that. I'm just very worried that I won't stick to plan once I come off, but I'm sure I will do. I'll let everybody know when it's happening, so you can all Instagram me and say, don't eat any more rubbish. Just have that and then that's it. Put it all down, stop eating. But yeah, first week anyway was really, really good. I lost a total of £5 the first week. Was I happy with that? I was probably a little bit disappointed with that. Not for the loss itself, because I mean it is a great loss, £5. But I know myself, when I'm on a diet I can usually lose a lot more than that in the first couple of weeks. And I know that people have lost 7, 8, 9 pounds in the first week, and I'm a lot larger and you would think that I would lose more, but I mean it's still really good. I'm not saying that it's not. I think I just would have liked to have lost about the £7 mark, and I would have been happy with that. It was still a loss, and it was still a large loss, so I can't complain. It was, and for the amount of food that I was eating, it was amazing, so it was really, really good. The second week was just as good. I fill in a food diary every week, so I keep a log of everything that I eat. The majority of my sins tend to go on things like extra light mayonnaise, sauces, because I do like to have a dip when I have tea. I don't really like saucy food, if that makes sense. My husband loves like stews and curries, and I'm more like things with chips or wedges or roast potatoes or jacket potatoes with chicken, and I'm not really a saucy type of person, so I like to have a dip separate. So most of my sins go on that anyway. Not all of them, I've never gone over, but the majority would go on something like that if I wanted to. Second week I found really, really good again. There was no stumbling type of moments where I thought, oh, there was the odd day where I was like, oh, you know, when it gets to around 4 or 5 o'clock and you're like not had your tea, but you've had your lunch a few hours ago and you're like, oh, I could just eat something. But that's when I have to remind myself and keep remembering that I'm doing what are the reasons that I'm doing this for. Don't be silly. Why are you still thinking like this? So I have to remember what I'm doing it for. And last week I realised what trigger points are for me, along with like boredom eating and emotional type eating as well, is that if I'm cooking my son's tea, my husband's tea or dinner or something like that and I'm in the kitchen, I'll automatically open the cupboard and reach for like a biscuit or just something to eat. And I was doing this last week. I was cooking and I opened the cupboard as in I was going to go and get like a big thing of chocolate, and I was like, I didn't even realise, it was just automatic. I just opened the cupboard and did it, and then when I went to do it, I realised what I was doing. So maybe before Slimming World I hadn't even realised what I was eating. It was just automatic, just get it, eat it, get it, eat it, and I didn't even realise I was doing it. My second week loss, I lost £3, so that was last Tuesday. I had lost £3. Oh, this is another thing I want to mention. Do not weigh yourself at home. If you go to group and get weighed at group, only go to group and get weighed at group. Don't do what I did last week and decided it'd be a wise idea to weigh myself at home every day on different scales that tell me I'm a completely different weight. It made out that I'd put weight on at the beginning of the week, then I'd stayed the same, and then I'd not lost any weight whatsoever. So then I got to group and they said, oh, you've lost £3. So, and I was really depressed, and if I hadn't had the support and the motivation from Instagram, that I would have easily been like, oh well, I'm just gonna have myself something to eat now, because what's the point? I've put weight on anyway, or I've only lost £1 anyway, so I don't care. So just don't do that. Don't weigh yourself on other people's scales on a different floor in a different house. It's just silly. It was silly of me to do it, and I know when I was doing it I was taking my shoes off and standing on them thinking, why am I doing this? It's not even going to be right. But you can't stop yourself, can you, I suppose. I will show you my book just out of, if you was curious. I don't think it'll focus, it might be quite blurry. I think that's all going to be mega blurry, so you might not be able to see it. But I'll try and give you a brief scan of what's on there. If I can try and zoom in for you, I will do, but I'm really not that much of a whiz at editing yet to be able to do that. So yeah, first week £5 lost, second week £3. I would have liked that too, if I'm honest, in my first week. I would have liked an £8 loss in my first week. But hey, what can you do? That's just how it's going for me. And it's still a loss, and it's still great, and I'm feeling better already from it. I'm hoping for another loss tomorrow. I've been quite good, well, very good. I've not cheated, I've not gone over my sins, I've not had all my sins for the majority of the time, which I'm struggling. That is something I struggle with, so I don't know if anyone else feels like me on this, that I feel that if I have 15 that I've cheated, even though I know that I can have them, I still feel like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have the full 15 because that's the maximum and that's the most. And do you see what, I don't know, it doesn't really make sense when I say it out loud. I sound silly, but I don't want to have them all because I feel like that's going to then make me put weight on. But then how? Because you're allowed it. I don't know, you know what, I need for me, in my mind, to get that right so I can have a treat, and I'm not feeling deprived, and I'm not feeling like I'm on a diet. So I really need to start being able to have all of my sins, or at least some days have a treat and think, oh well, I'm allowed it, so don't worry about it. So if you do something like that, then let me know, because I just kind of feel like I'm a bit mad really that I'm thinking like that when I shouldn't be. But I'll probably mention it in group tomorrow and see what people say and see if they think that as well. But yeah, so that's the only thing that I'm struggling with, is actually having all of my sins, which sounds silly from someone that's overweight, that's on Slimming World, because you've had too many sins forever. That's exactly why you're here. It seems weird that I'm now not wanting to have them because I'm worried too much, but let me know if you're like that, because I would really like your advice of what I'm going to have to do. So along with my £3 loss last week, I will quickly show you these. I got my half a stone certificate. So I got that last week as well. And I also got, which I wasn't expecting, the Slimmer of the Week certificate there. How good's that? I was very chuffed. So if I'm going from being a depressive, thinking that I've not lost any weight, I've lost £3 of a Slimmer of the Week, so I'm going to stop weighing myself at home now. I've not done it since I've learnt my lesson, so I'm not going to do that anymore. If you have got any video suggestions or anything you would like to see, like Q&A videos about weight, food shopping, what meals I like to cook, recipe videos, I'm thinking I might do a recipe video for the carbonara that I make, 'cause I'm obsessed. I love it. When I'm eating it, it feels like I'm just eating normal carbonara, and I'm like, oh, I shouldn't be eating this, it's a bit naughty, but it is so nice. I could eat it every single day, it's delicious. So I might do a separate video on that. If there is anything that you wanted to see other than just the usual weighing videos, which I love watching just weighing videos as it is, but if you want it, I don't really tend to vlog, as in walk round vlogging. I don't know how comfortable I would be doing that. I would do it, but I I don't know, I've tried to explain the concept of vlogging to my friends before when I've told them about my old videos that I've made, and they just looked at me as if to say, you sit and talk to a camera about your day? And I'm like, yeah, pretty much. And they just think it's insane. So I think you have to be part of the community, don't you, to understand what vlogging is. And I show my dad, and he really enjoys my videos, but he thinks that it's, you know, it's a bit weird that people sit and video themselves, and I don't know, I suppose it is really when you think about it, but I love it. I've always loved YouTube, and now I've found Slimming World YouTube. It's amazing. It's just amazing that there's all these people here to support each other in one place. Oh, that's what I'll do. On Instagram there are a couple of people that I just wanted to mention and just say a big thank you to, really, because they've been a massive support. I've only been there on Instagram a couple of weeks now, but already I've made some really good friends and chat to a load of people that are just really lovely and just supportive, and you know, they've gone out of the way and they really don't have to, and it's just warming. I know that sounds really over the top and a bit like but it just really is so lovely that there's so many people that are just genuine, they're just out there to help other people. They don't want anything back, whether it be commenting, chatting, just being lovely, you know, they're just supportive, and I really appreciate that. So I will try and insert a picture of their faces here. Sorry if you don't want to be in the video, but your face is going to be here now, and I'll try and put their names around here so you can see all the lovely people that have been so kind to me. So the first one is Phoebe, ding, and she's been so incredibly nice. Her at name, what's it called, handle on Instagram is @SWPhoebes with an F. I will put it around here somewhere. I think it's just recently been changed, so I will just double check that and I will put it in the video for you. She has been one of the loveliest ladies ever. You can't see them in this video, but I've got them over there on my dressing table, and she sent me some beautiful bottles to put pebbles in, so like Lost and To Lose, and I can put a pebble in for every £0.5 pound, and I will do another video. I'll show them, next video I do, I will show you me putting my other pebbles in. But yeah, she's just incredibly lovely, and she chats to me and offers me support and has tagged me in different recipes that she's made to give me a bit of inspiration, and she's just been really nice. And I can't believe that there's people out there that are just genuinely lovely people that just want to help other people on a journey, and she's done amazing, absolutely amazing. So go and check out her Instagram. You already know who she is anyway, but I'm just saying. So I will put her stuff all here if I haven't already. The next lady is Natasha, who is @meltinglard_SW. I will put it here. I'm looking in a mirror behind me so I can see my real reflection. I'll put it there. So I will put everything here. She has been really kind. We chat quite a lot. She's really funny. If you want to go ahead and follow her on Instagram, she posts a lot of her meals as well that she eats. Generally everything she puts up is hilarious, and I think we're quite similar. I think we've got a similar sense of humour and we get on quite well. So she's also done amazingly well. All these people that have lost so much weight on Slimming World, it's just incredible. Go ahead and follow Natasha. The next person is Sarah, and Sarah of course is on YouTube as well, and her name is Slimming World Sarah X, I think. I will put it here. I'm trying to do this off memory because I don't want to spend ages scrolling through my phone and boring you to death. But you'll all know Sarah as well. And I'll put her picture here. She commented on one of my first ever posts saying, oh wow, I've never met somebody that's so close in weight. And then when I realised that there was actually just £0.5 pound difference between our starting weights, and we're also doing this journey for a lot of the same reasons, and it's just really bizarre that there's somebody out there that's in a completely different part of the country that's doing this for the same reasons, near enough at the same time, and she's done amazing. So she's just another person that shows me where I can be in 6 months and what I can achieve, and she's just really inspiring. I love her videos, and I subscribed to her before I started Slimming World and just stalked her for a little bit just to get an idea of what everything was about. The next person is Katie, and that is MarshyGirl83. I will put a little link here of all her details. she's spoken to me before and she wished me good luck and everything on my picture, and had a look through her profile and realised how well she'd actually done and how far she's come. She's lost an incredible amount of weight, and it's just inspiring to see that, you know, she has young children and I would like more children, and how far she's come, and she's been able to do it while she's got her children, and she looks amazing. So go ahead and follow her on her Instagram, which I'm sure all these people I'm mentioning, you already know who they all are most likely. It's just me just raving about them. The next person on my Instagram loves for this week, you will all know her, is Ashley, and her Instagram is @ashbizzle20. You'll all know Ashley. She has a YouTube channel as well. I follow her on my not private account, but my old YouTube account that's on my phone. And I also found Ashley before I actually joined Slimming World, when I was trying to get a bit of an idea of how well people can do. I'm just checking they're still recording. Yeah. Just trying to see how well, what you can achieve, and if you look at the pictures, she's done blooming amazing. I think she looks incredible. I personally would love to be in that position in, you know, 6-12 months time, like all of these people that have lost all this weight. I can't wait to see where I am in 12 months time, if I'm at that point, if I'm at my 12 stone, 13 stone, wherever I am. It just spurs me on. So when you have a bad moment, it's great to come and have a look at all these people that have done so well and have achieved what they set out to do. That's what they wanted to do, and they've actually met their goals. So all of these people that I've mentioned are just incredible, and I don't think without people like these that you would be able, I personally wouldn't be able to do this journey without them, because group isn't enough for me. I need outside support, and because I don't have a lot of family, and my friends live far away and I only see them every so often with, you know, with having Finley and things. I don't think without this community I would be able to achieve what I wanted to achieve. So I'm really grateful for everybody who does comment and does like, and even people that just hashtag Slimming World, that I see their picture scroll when, you know, when I'm scrolling up having a look. All of those kind of people are just inspiring to make me carry on and spur me on to achieve what I want to achieve. So it's great. I'm really loving every single second of the journey that I'm on. I can't wait to see what I look like and how I feel and how my mindset has changed for the next 6 to 12 months. I just can't wait to see what it's like, and looking back on these videos and thinking, wow, was I ever that person? I'm never going back there again. It just makes me excited. I get excited about it, and you know, why wouldn't I? I'm going to change my life and my family's life, and my future's just going to be completely different for the better. I can't wait. So that's me rambling on now. I have no idea how long these videos are going to be, so I really apologise if they're going to be humongously long. I'm going to try and cut them down from tomorrow, unless you like chatty rambly videos. I know I love them. Back when YouTube was, before it was all cool and people had proper cameras and just filmed off of the webcam, and I used to watch videos and I would happily sit through a 50-minute video, just sit there like you would watching a film or watching a TV programme. I used to watch them back to back. This is before we had kids. And that was one of my pastimes, was just watching YouTube, really long YouTube videos. I loved it. Love it, love it, love it. So if anyone would like to bring those back, please, really, really long ones, I wouldn't mind, because I really enjoy it. But I understand that you probably would want me to shut up now, and you're pretty bored of me rambling on. If you do have any questions, or you would like to see any, I always say this, I've said this in my last video as well, if you want to see any specific videos or just want to know a bit more about me, maybe like a 20 questions tag video just to get a bit more information about me, then I'm more than happy to do that. I'm more than happy to film any type of video that you like. I haven't done YouTube for near enough a year now, so I'm a little bit rusty. I will link my old channel below so you can have just a quick glance at what I used to do. There's only a handful of videos on there, but you can have a look and see what I was all about back a year ago, looking a little bit thinner. If I think of any video I would like to do, like my favourite Slimming World products of the week or of the month, I might do one of those, maybe like a Slimming World faves of July, or I think I probably will do that actually, so that probably will be one. So it could be anything from recipe books to cooking. I'm going to show you my very beautiful bottles that my friend Phoebe made me, which are absolutely amazing, and I've put them there so I can see them every day as soon as I get up, and it's like, right, get on it already. think about it. I'm really sorry that this is probably taking a big chunk out of your day, but thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope that was semi-interesting. And I hope I've not bored you to death, but really all I was trying to get along was I've stuck to plan. I found it really not easy, but I really enjoyed it. I love Slimming World so far, and I've lost 8 pounds. That's all I was trying to say. But it seems to have probably taken me about half an hour. I will film my week 3 video tomorrow, and I hope to see you all soon. And please subscribe if you would like. If you don't want to, then that's fine too, but if you would like to stay in touch, then leave me a comment. I'll always reply to them, and I hope to speak to you all very soon. Thank you for watching, everybody. Bye bye.